Welcome to the Crooked Stripes Podcast, where your hosts discuss various aspects of lawn care, landscaping, and snow removal. Let these two friendly Canucks help you cultivate a different outlook on the green industry. And with that, here are your hosts, Brendan Brubaker and Martin Hodder.
We're back.
All right, folks, we're back. We're back and we're live. Hodder is back from Mexico. I see him on my screen. What's up, man?
This is it, buddy. We got through the old technical difficulties here and got it figured out. And might be a little late coming out, but that's all right.
Yeah, we tried to record one last night, Monday night, miserably. But yeah, my Wi-Fi wasn't looking good and whatever. We just had to restart on Tuesday, so here we are.
Still in vacation mode, that's all.
Yeah, still in vacay mode.
Yeah.
But how is that you coming back to probably a shitstorm of work?
It actually wasn't that bad. The boys killed it while I was away. And Diane, she did a great job in the office, kind of keeping everything scheduled out. But the boys, they knocked out like a retaining wall job. They built a wooden wall. They did a walkway. All the other guys knocked out all the thatchings and stuff like that. They did, I don't know, probably 30 of them. They were like way ahead of schedule. Like they were finishing Monday and Tuesday stuff like last week. So
nice.
It's one of those things. It's nice now to be able to go away and like, not have to worry about coming home to 400 jobs. But no, it's good. The boys killed it. Diane did well. So
can't
complain at all.
That's all that matters. And you
It sucks coming back to cold ass weather though. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're colder than we are here.
Well, the windows were frosted again this morning. Every day this week since I've been back, I've had to scrape the windows. Or at least sit there and wait for the defrost to go,
Okay.
Stupid.
But it's cold.
Yeah. Big swing from 40 degrees.
Yeah. No kidding. Yeah, so that's a rough one.
But that's life.
Yep, that's life. Yeah, we were mulching this morning. You seen I posted a little Crooked Stripes story. Because we weren't.
I seen you guys. Cut off Tyler there rocking his or that was later I guess in the day, was it, after it
that
warmed up a little?
He ripped he threw the cut-offs shirt.
The sleeve
on.
monster got him.
Yeah, the sleeve monster got him. No, that was good. Grinded that out today, so that was fun.
That's pretty sweet.
Little cleanup. Brought the Kubota out to help the boys.
Yeah, I seen you guys ripping on that for a little bit, so good shit.
I know, it was like 6 yards of mulch and 2 yards of top dressing. I'm like, sounds like a Kubota job.
You need to get one of those eco lawns.
I know. I need to get one of those too.
Yeah.
I got a nice list of things I want to get.
Yeah. Well, it's the way to do it. Just make a list and then just pick her off and
soon I'll have
buy
all this stuff.
Yeah.
Soon it'll be like you.
Yeah. Just buy all the good tools and toys.
But you bought something today, didn't you? You texted me this morning.
I did. I went into Kubota, went to Celtic, see the boys, went to check if my lawnmower was ready, and left with an excavator. Yeah, we were kind of looking for a little while, just kind of thinking on it, but the deal was right, so.
Nice.
Yeah, bought a new
awesome.
1.7 ton Kubota. So,
nice.
Because we have the 2.7 now, but the issue is, like, that machine's booked out till September. So then all our little small jobs and everything, either the boys got to do it manually, which is brutal.
Yeah.
Or they get pushed off until there's like a free day. We can take the machine from one job to the other. So it'll work. It'll get the job done. And it's nice too. It's small, right? It'll retract. It'll be really good to get in the backyards. Kind of have a few ideas for it for the next little while there. See, maybe a little separate business venture, but we'll see. We'll keep that on the down low for now. But yeah, because we always ended up renting a second machine.
Right.
We did the last 2 years.
Oh, okay.
And it still worked. Like, it was still a good deal to do it because we didn't have, like, enough work for a second machine fully. Well, we kind of did, I guess, looking back. But we were, like, $9,000 for, like, the summer to rent it. And now my payments on it are less than that for the year. So it's like...
Well...
It kind of makes sense to pull the trigger, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's nice, too, to have another guy that can run it. And
okay.
Yeah. And then on some of those hardscape jobs, if we need to, we can send the small machine if it's a fence, like the boys are working on one now, fenced in backyard, that we had to take a panel of fence out to get through, whereas this little machine would go right through that
Okay.
gate, right? It will retract, drive through, and
That's mint.
yeah, and pair that with little dump cars.
Oh, you're laughing.
Yeah. Now that I have the second excavator, I'm gonna have to buy a second dump cars.
Will you? Is that what you'll do?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's like they go hand in hand so well, it seems.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's just like you buy one thing and then you need another.
I know.
And the next thing you know, you have a yard full of shit and nowhere to put it on.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
yeah.
That's what's happening to me now. And I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah. Well, and then I guess the point when you start renting stuff, right? It just kind of.
Yeah. Which we started that a little last year. So I'm thinking, I think we would use like a mini skid steer, like an MT100, whatever.
Well, you'll be using one this week, won't you?
We're using one tomorrow. Sticks.
With all Sticksy.
Shout out to Sticks and Bricks. Yeah, we're
coming through it. Yeah, because you guys are working on a job together.
Yeah, and Aaron texted me this morning. He's dropping off his MT100.
Okay.
So
is he going to stick around and see the boys for a bit?
I don't know.
Or what? He's a pretty busy fella, I guess.
I think he's just dropping it off, and
okay.
Then I think he's going to Guelph. He said.
Okay, gotcha.
Because he does a bunch of the Linamar plant properties in Guelph.
Oh, is that all the maintenance stuff for them?
Yeah, I don't know how he got his way in there, but that's a wicked contract.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's been rocking that.
He's been rocking
all week doing that stuff, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Pruning and all that stuff. So
that'll be Aaron. Yeah. No, it'll be good. Like tomorrow is probably our biggest job I've ever taken on. Right. There's 24 feet of armor stone and it's like 400 square feet of flagstone patio, and it's pretty intense. So
big. Excited, nervous or what?
I'm not nervous. I know we can do it, and I got Sticks to help, so I'm not nervous.
Yeah, I think getting someone like that to help is big, even on your first couple, right? Someone just kind of to give you the assurance that you're not going to fuck it up and have a customer mad, right? So,
well, I know. Yeah, no, I feel good because we have Sticks, and Sticks is bringing a buddy who kind of knows he's bringing a helper. And I'm like, you know what, Tyler, and I'll get Isaiah and Tyler out there and I'll be sticking around too. So I think it'll be good.
Oh, I think it'll be a good thing for sure. Right. Just
I'm not worried about it.
But then, well, you do a couple like that, right? Then you're able to do that stuff.
Right. I know.
Yourself and just.
Yeah. And we've lined up, right? We've lined up like 5 patios now, which is wild.
That's pretty sweet. That's probably more than you did last year, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. We only did like 2 last year because we just got into it last year, right? Last year was our first year kind of venturing out from the maintenance realm, I guess. So it was slow because I feel like your first year is, you just
like anything,
moving.
Right? Just trying to.
It's like everything.
Yeah. Get involved and just kind of get started.
Yeah. Then get some photos on the website and.
A lot of people probably don't even realize that you do it, right? Because you've done maintenance, like mowing and maintenance for so long that they probably just never thought anything of it, right? And now,
right? No, it's good. It's great. I always wanted to just have a lawn mowing business. That was my vision so long ago, and I've just realized that just don't really work around here. You got to kind of do both.
Do a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
that's like you have
exactly.
To, man, some of the stuff I get into now, like decks and fence. I never wanted to do that, and now you just. Someone's like, "Can you do that?" I'm like, "Yep,
sure."
go home and YouTube it how to do it that night, figure it out, and then
literally,
figure out how to price it, or like find somebody,
right?
A little Sticks or somebody, whoever.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and you got your greenhouse. Like I thought that was cool. You split plants and you make stuff out of nothing.
Yeah.
It's freaking cool, man.
Well, I gotta find a new top for it. The winter kind of took its toll, and a barrel rolled over my fence and tore all the plastic and everything out. So all my plants and stuff are sitting outside right now. So we'll bring that back probably this week. Maybe this week we'll bring it back around.
Yeah,
get something put on top and set her up and start growing again.
Nice. That's not bad.
Yeah. Well, not grow. We don't grow. I'll like buy and divide, transplant, split, sell, that sort of stuff. A lot of the stuff I'll use myself, like the stuff we commonly use.
Okay.
I'll make my own for that, pot it up and.
Right, which that's cool. You do that.
Yeah, just something else because I have so much free time to dive in, right?
Yeah, lots of free time to do these.
All my spare time, so I might as well start a greenhouse nursery. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. what is it? Fuck it and figure it out.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm doing with
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Fuck it and figure it out. That's some
we'll
great advice from Martin that I use on the daily.
The 2024. Well, it's been since like 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe 2012. First year I was just trying to. First year I was like, maybe I should just fuck it and move on. But
figure it out.
Yeah. Now it's just figure it out
and here you go.
Yeah.
That was in the Pontiac Sunfire days, right?
Mazda Protege.
The Mazda Protege.
Mazda days.
We should we got to post our whips from when we first started, you and me, on the Insta page.
I have a picture. I think mine's on my Instagram now.
Okay. We'll rip a story. When this comes out, we'll rip 2 stories. I'll post the Jetta. Martin will post the Protege.
The Protege with the wheelbarrow on the roof, shovel sticking out the windows. That's greasy. Wild times, eh? Oh,
I know.
Dirty old landscaper life for sure.
I know. Yeah. So we would call that around here, like, you're Mennoniting that. Like, that's a Menno setup, right? And
oh yeah,
I was doing that for a long time. Too long, but
yeah, it's just a hillbilly, I guess.
Yeah.
Hillbilly roughing it. Yeah.
Hillbilly roughing it. But hey, here we are. Hey, look at us now.
14 years later, it worked.
Yeah, you're crazy. 14 years.
Yeah, so
I guess this is my 6th year.
Well,
4th full time, because I worked for Dad and did landscaping for 2 seasons. To make it work. But so no, it's all good.
It's crazy how time.
I know.
If you told me 14 years ago I'd be doing this, getting ready to do this in the springtime, I'm like, you're out of your mind.
I know. There's no way. Yeah. But here you are.
Yeah, here I am making a living.
Yeah, I know.
Cutting grass and playing with dirt and ramming things into snowbanks.
Yeah. And now we're talking about it on here.
Yeah, and now we're talking about it on social media.
We're talking about posting about it.
Yeah.
What a life.
But that's a good idea. Post that up in the story and
then people can know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice. Well, we have a big Leafs game tonight. Little hockey talk here. We're not happy with the Leafs. I'm not happy. Martin doesn't really follow hockey, but
no. The only time I watched the Leaf game was down in Mexico because I'm pretty sure every Canadian person that was there tried to jam in then.
And that's sports when they actually won that game too, didn't they?
Yeah. They lost I think they lost the first night we were there. There was a bunch of sad Canadians.
Yeah.
And then I think there was probably
sad Canadians.
There was probably in the sports bar. It's probably made for 45 people. There had to be 200 people jammed in that little sports bar.
Really?
Oh, tables, chairs, everything lined up around the outside. That's
pretty
bumping.
Cool.
All Canadians except for one guy cheering for Boston.
No way.
Yeah. Oh, and he loved it. He was giving her when they won. He was hooting and hollering. And I'm like, you're lucky someone just doesn't
beat the
yeah.
Seriously,
drag you outside,
and no one's sober in the whole building.
No,
the whole resort.
I hope not.
Yeah.
What you going down there for if you're not getting sober?
I know,
but
that's cool. Yeah. Leafs are down 3-1. If anyone cares to know. Not happy hockey fans over here. It's just another bitter disappointment of a year because they're not coming back now. It's 3-1.
Doesn't it happen every year?
It happens every year, but
and isn't it usually Boston that knocks them out too?
Oh yeah, Boston or Tampa.
I
don't know what to say.
Me neither. I don't watch it. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. I'm gonna be honest. Last game. There's the core 4, Matthews, Tavares, Nylander, and Marner. And they're losing and they're getting frustrated and they're just bitching at each other, right? Bitching at each other, yelling at each other. This is your 4 best guys that make over 10 mil a year, right? It's wild.
Yeah.
Complaining, and then Matthews yells at Marner, and Marner turns around and throws his gloves, and he's pouting, and it's you grow up, guys. Come on, you're in the NHL,
making millions of dollars. Yeah,
and you're pouting about little things. It's just mind blowing. It's embarrassing as a Leafs fan to be honest, watching that garbage, but that's how I really feel.
Well, you only deal with that since you were born. It's been a while, right? Like, yeah, I love 60 years since they won.
Oh, I know. 1967 was the last. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know the math on that. A long time.
Yeah. Too long.
Yeah. And playoff. So Leafs are good during the season. Yeah. And like a lot of people don't understand, like playoff hockey is so much different than regular season hockey. Mm-hmm. Like playoff hockey is men like battling, grinding. It's a war out there, right?
Yeah.
And some guys just are better at it than others. They're not the goal scorers or, the superstars. They're usually playing on the third line on some team, but those are the guys you need in the playoffs. And the Leafs have none of them, as far as I'm concerned. They're just Matthews is a gamer. Matthews is a playoff guy, right? And I ref.
We need a whole lot more than that.
Oh, yeah. Matthews is pretty sick, I will admit. But like I ref playoff hockey. I've ref some pretty intense games, and people's emotions get so high in a hockey game, let alone a playoff game. And I think that just gets the best of some people, right? And you don't act like yourself, and you do stupid things, make dumb plays, and I don't know. I think that's what's happening with the old Leafs out there. So,
wow,
we'll see what happens tonight, because we got Game 5. It's in like 40 minutes.
The elimination game. Send them to the golf course. See you later.
Do you think they're not gonna do it tonight? What do you think?
No, I think they're gonna get spanked.
Let's get a score prediction. What do you think?
4-1 Boston.
4-1 Boston. Okay. Oh, they put in Joseph Wall too. The backup goalie is coming in tonight.
For Toronto?
For Toronto. Yeah.
Oh, 5-1 then.
Okay, nice. 5-1.
Woo.
Okay, I like it. All right, I'm going to go, as much as I just torched them up there, I do think they will win tonight. That's my opinion. And then they'll lose Game 6. So I'm going to go...
Oh, they just want to lose at home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Disappoint the fans a little extra.
You know what? I'm going higher scoring game. I'm going 5-4 Toronto.
Ooh.
Because we got a backup goalie in, a couple extra goals. Matthews is going to be just flying out there tonight. So I'm going 5-4 Leafs tonight. So
I guess
everyone heard it
so
here.
So basically, it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Yes.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here
You watch. It's going to be 0-0 go to triple overtime. Look like a bunch of idiots.
Fuck. Yeah, exactly. That's
my
good.
bad.
Yeah.
But
nice. Well, that's good.
Talking Toronto. Well, you got your little rant in. You got to...
Yeah, I could go all night, but I know no one wants to hear that.
I'm sure everybody in Toronto wants to, or is feeling the same
Everyone
shit.
agrees with me, unfortunately. Yeah. So, if they lose, they got to gas their coach right away. Sheldon Keefe, sorry, bud, but you've had too many chances. On to the next.
You better hope he doesn't listen to this.
I hope he does. I hope he does listen, because I got a lot of other people that think the same, too.
Yeah.
So
get called out on the Crooked Stripes podcast. Yeah. He gets
called out on a lawn mowing podcast. Cheers. Yeah. That's so jokes.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
But, no,
well, should we get into a couple questions?
Yeah.
We asked a couple of questions, so let's just dive into a few here.
You got them. Lead them away, buddy.
All right. This one's for you. And this is from my partner Tyler Horst. Hodder, what's your favorite and least favorite job in landscaping?
Great question.
It's a great question. Simple question, but
hit me with the hard question right off the top, eh?
And right off the bat too. Favorite and least favorite.
In like any aspect of it, or like landscaping, or like in my company?
It just says landscaping. I think give a couple answers. Tyler would appreciate it.
Okay. It is tough.
It is.
I knew the question too. I should have prepared an answer.
I told you yesterday. I didn't tell you today.
I forgot about it. I was busy today, and then
I know. I don't even remember talking to you last night.
I know. Least favorite. I hate weeding.
That's the worst. A good one. Yeah.
My 35-year-old body feels like 90 when I'm crawling around under flowers and bushes pulling weeds. That's pretty shitty. I don't like that.
True.
I like trimming, like
pruning
shape. I like that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Favorite jobs though to like design, build, sell would be like natural stone stuff.
Okay.
Like stone walls, boulders, that sort of stuff.
Nice.
I like that. And then a little bit of stuff. I don't mind. I like planting stuff too, right? It's usually when you're down to the end of it, right? You get that last bit of planting in, everything's all wrapped up, finished.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So that would be kind of the three things. And,
okay. Yeah, satisfying end to the job.
Yeah, it's the next thing is sending a check or sending an invoice. So
true. Okay. Yeah. That's a good
one.
Okay. That's a good question. Least favorite job. Oh, you know what?
Working with Tyler.
Yeah. He'll laugh at that. We did some weeding this morning, and it actually wasn't that bad. Because we like this year, I kind of started doing bi-weekly flower bed care for definitely all our commercials, and everyone wanted it. So we kind of have a nice little list of that. And we did some weeding this morning, and I find it kind of peaceful, to be honest.
Oh, it definitely is.
Just to slow down a bit. Like
it just breaks my body.
Well, I know, and I know I just turned 32. I'm not saying I'm old, but like the aches are more real than 22.
Yeah.
Like
definitely. Man, wait till you're 14 years in of doing it.
I know. Like
you stand up and your knees go
cracking and
no,
I don't know. Least favorite. I think right now for me, because like I'm still going out in the field all day with the guys, and probably the coming back and having to do jobber work when I'm just
like the office.
Yeah, like I feel like I don't have time for it. And I don't, but I just jam it in anyway. But
it's being the boss.
It's the spot. I know, and it's the spot we're in, and it's all good.
I do the same thing. I still. I mean, this time of the spring, I don't work with the boys as much,
right? Because you're like you quoted 22 jobs on Sunday and 26 on Monday.
And then 16 today.
Yeah, see, that's nuts.
Yeah, like that's. But I mean, a lot of that too is because when I was away.
Right.
Diane scheduled a lot of that stuff.
Okay.
Like I got home and there was, and like that's jobs. That's not even mowing. Like that's landscaping jobs. And I'm like, yeah.
Here we go.
I mean, some are big. Some are like bed maintenance. Some are tearing out beds. Some are pulling straw. Like, and then there's some other ones that are like, someone's installing a pool and they want their entire yard landscape, patio, deck.
Oh wow.
Fire pit, benches, bed, like the whole thing. So there's all like we have one pump to finally get a price up a pond and like a water feature.
Oh, nice.
I've been wanting to do one forever, so we got a call for one the other day. So I'll be
perfect.
See if I can figure that out and kind of get
the YouTube going again, right?
Yep, pretty much. No, but
I know.
Nice, but no, it's sweet too to get to use that design program a bit and send up. That's probably my favorite part. Back to Tyler's question, designing all that stuff.
Okay.
Kind of
nice.
Doing that side of it.
A little more creative.
It was definitely a busy 3 days. I think we put in like 40 hours since Sunday morning.
Right. Okay.
And it's only Tuesday.
Jeez, that's a lot. Yeah. Wow. That is crazy.
Especially after being on vacation for 7 or 10 days, really. By the time I'd left to get back and sitting around sipping beer all day to come. Back and grind, and my brain wasn't
it's just
doing not a whole lot of braining.
It's not firing the same way.
But no, it's good now. Like it's good now. I was up till 10:30, 11 last night, banging out some quotes. And
and
still getting them all back like same day or next day. So
that's good. And you finished off your monster last night at 9:00 too.
Yeah, I just finished one again right now.
You crazy guy. Oh, that's funny.
Everybody got a flaw.
Yeah. I guess my favorite too, and I just learned this last year, is probably planting. I've been really loving it. I don't know.
It's pretty good.
I just love doing it and planting little trees and then designing the plant, like the flower bed. I really do enjoy doing that. I used to hate it So it's just kind of
Look at
funny.
that. It went from least to favorite right quick.
Right. Yeah. It went from, no, we don't do any flower beds to, oh, we'll do your flower beds and we'll,
do a little bit
it all
for you. Yeah.
We'll do it all. So nice.
Great question, Tyler. Thanks, buddy.
Great question. Tyler was grinding today because you seen on the story, it was raining.
Yeah.
So we were getting some mulch this morning, and that's when I said, we got to do a story. And the hemlock mulch was just
humming, eh?
Oh, it smelled so good. But it was coming down, and I'm like, oh, no, this is not good. Yeah. So then I dropped Tyler off with the mulch, went back to get rock and soil and the tractor, and I was picking up the rock and the soil. It was pouring.
And he was just out there.
He was just edging the beds.
Yeah.
I came back, and he had them all done. I'm like, you're awesome.
He's a trooper, man.
Oh, he's such a good worker. My gosh.
We'll have to get him on here one of these days.
Yeah, and we said that. We'll get all the boys on, but we definitely got to get Tyler on.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's good shit, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys are chatting a lot in
Kentucky.
He
messages me all the time. He messages me all the time.
Yeah,
he asks me questions and stuff, so.
Which is so awesome. Yeah, he's been really doing that design program that you use.
Man, he sent me a bunch of pictures and stuff he did. I'm like, man, he's probably better at it than I am.
He's killing it at it.
Yeah,
I know.
It's one of those young guy things, right? He grew up on computers. I'm old school.
I know. I'm only 3 years younger than you, right? 4 years? 4 years.
That's right. No, I'm just 35.
Yeah, okay.
Like just turned. Yeah, you're 30. Yeah, you just turned 32. Yeah.
Yeah, just did. Yeah. Okay. I know. I had all these ambitions to get good at the design program, and I'm like, I can't add that too.
No.
So then Tyler did.
That's what you got a partner for.
Exactly. So it's just great.
Yep. But hey, whatever works, right? Gets it done.
Yeah.
You do one thing, he does the other, and
and away you go. Nice.
Yes, sir.
Well, shall we go question number 2?
Let's go. Let's hear it.
We got 3 from this guy. D-Fried. This guy's been he
asked a couple questions last time.
He asked a couple questions last time. So we have quality over quantity. What's the happy medium?
In like getting like lawns or accounts or what's
I'm assuming that. Let's go with that.
Okay. Depends on your model, really. Like if you want to get a ton of small properties like that, we have a bunch of like rentals that we do. They don't care for stripes. They don't care the pattern. They don't care for flip edging. None of that stuff. They want the grass made shorter.
Yep.
And like if you can get a bunch of those and you pound them together and you can do 40 in a day because they're all in the streets, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd take that quantity over quality for sure.
Yep.
But then there's other spots like, don't get me wrong, I love we have one lawn, it's like 2 acres, like perfectly flat. We posted a picture, I think I showed you that, the big one with the long ass straights my buddy took from up in he was working on the power.
Oh yeah,
power lines, the hydro lines.
I remember that.
Like something like that. Quality like that is wicked. But it's just kind of finding that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we have days where we'll go do 40 small lawns that it's 2 passes with the mower and you're done, right?
See, I know. And how do you beat that? That's so awesome, dude.
It's tough.
I know.
Well, especially now with that new 36, right? That 36 will make our life. Oh yeah, I got all kinds of new toys since we've talked last.
I know. Yeah, right. I didn't even talk to you about the mower.
I kind of forgot about that. The mower, the aerator.
And you ripped the mower. How is it?
I haven't cut with it. Okay. I just kind of ripped it around. Yeah, we're still not cutting.
Right.
We're still I'm hoping probably end of next week we'll be starting to cut.
We've been just cutting like nonstop. Yeah, no, we haven't.
It's crazy. We're like right there. We're probably like a week away, but it's still so cold at night, right? It's still kind of slowing it down.
This is our third week of mowing some spots.
That's wild. Like we're not even close.
Which normal?
Well, we're close, but like we're definitely not mowing.
Right.
Yet.
Okay.
But we're right on our regular schedule. Like we're usually May, like the second week of May, like the Monday after Mother's Day.
Yep.
Is usually like when we're in full swing.
Okay,
so.
I see.
Yeah, but I forgot about that 36 and
that'll be
about
good
that
for the
stand-on
small
aerator.
Spots. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we have a lot of small little residential stuff, right? And you can throw the 48 and 36 inch stand on. on one setup.
Oh.
And then I bought that 54-inch
right
Kubota.
Yeah.
So you put that with the 42, and you can fit in most backyards in that spot. So
that's a good...
With the two setups, right? You can fit...
Pretty much.
You can fit in a lot of spots.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah. And we do have the 30-inch push more, but I tried not to
leave
push.
it at home.
No, we got a few spots this year that...
They want it.
It always seems like the ones that come in like groups, like we looked at a couple the week before, and it was like 15 properties.
Oh.
But the guy who owns them all,
I
got to push mow it all. So it's like... So I'm not going to turn down 14 other lawns.
I know. I do the
same. For one push mow, right? But,
I
mean, it is what it is.
I know.
But...
I know. We do this.
But yeah, back to his question on quality over quantity. You just got to find a good balance that works for you, that you can make...
Yeah.
Be as efficient and make as much money as possible.
I totally agree. Because I started off trying to be the quality guy, right? It's like, buy the walker, collect the grass... blah blah blah, all that. And it's hard being the quality guy, because the reality is no one gives a shit.
No one cares.
Like, that's the reality. And I care way too much, and it took me forever to learn that. But I did, like, that guy who I push mowed his front lawn. Remember all those videos?
Yeah, he pushed and rolled.
He's one of the rare people that love that.
That care.
Yeah. And paid me fairly for doing all that work.
Mm-hmm. But that's the problem, though, right? Like,
how do you find a list of those people? It's so hard.
You don't.
You don't.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's kind of like, don't get me wrong, the quality's great, but like,
right.
If you're charging, say a lawn's $50,
yeah,
and you're gonna double cut it, and you're gonna do this, and you're gonna flip trim, and all that stuff, so you want to charge $75,
right?
Perfect. Customer's gonna pay you that for a little bit until they find out that Jim next door is getting his lawn cut for $50. The grass is still shorter every week. It looks good.
Yeah.
Why am I paying an extra $25 for that?
Exactly.
And then they're gonna switch to
Jim.
Yeah,
I know.
So it's kind of...
That's exactly it. Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
they'll do it for a bit, and I don't blame them.
They'll realize they're spending money on something that...
it doesn't really...
Besides the lawn guy taking the picture of it and putting it on Instagram, 99 out of 100 people
don't care.
Wouldn't, maybe 95 out of 100 people don't care.
I know. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, and then you think about it and you go, yeah, I do have those 5 or 6 really nice homes we look after, and they do care. But the other 34 people,
don't.
And the businesses, they don't really care. It's just a cost.
They just want their grass.
Some people do.
Just
but I know you know what we're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I think we answered that one. And a happy medium.
He probably meant something completely different, but that's all right. This is our answer to your question.
There you go. All right. Well, let's rip another one here. How to get the cut of a walker mower without buying a walker mower? That's a good question.
You'll have to answer that one, because I've never used it. Never seen it. In
my honest opinion, nothing cuts like a walker mower. That's my opinion. For small to medium-sized properties.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going for speed and efficiency, I mean, a walker mower can be really efficient, but it's not fast.
Yeah.
How to get the cut? Buy an X-Mark Navigator? Is that an answer? the copycat
Toro
or the
has
Toro?
One too,
yeah, that's ones too.
Yeah, they both have knockoff versions.
Like GCI Turf on YouTube. His name's Pete. Absolute beauty. He did a big YouTube series on a walker mower versus the X-Mark Navigator.
I see that. Did you see the reel he did where he did like half with the walker?
Yeah.
I watched it like 3 times.
That's what I'm talking about.
How does the mower turn red?
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that it literally switched the mower half and just like keyed it out, switched it, and you couldn't tell the difference between the stripes.
I know. And he got like right down there, and I couldn't tell. And I'm a big walker guy.
What you do? You got to put a stupid wheel in the back to get that stupid little wiggle down your stripe.
Oh, yeah, that you don't like that, do you?
Hate it. I think it looks stupid.
Yeah,
but
I don't, because the Walker blades too, like they go like this or they go like this, right? They don't.
They rotate.
They rotate.
In case someone's not watching, they rotate inward, right?
Can't they move my hands like an idiot? Yeah, they rotate towards the vacuum chute. Like it pushes it to the vacuum, kind of. I think that's the theory.
Okay.
And you get a wicked cut out of it, I guess. So, I don't know. Sure, I'm a Walker guy. They're not doing anything for me, though. I want to, So,
yeah.
I love Walker mowers, but they don't want to work with the boys. That's all right. We'll get a Ferris then, right?
There you go.
That's supposed to be. That's supposedly en route, folks. So we'll see lots of that when I get that. Because, well,
there you go.
Question 4,
number 3.
That was
or 3 from D Fried.
3 from D Fried.
Yeah.
This one would be probably a good one for you, but ways to cope with being outbid on local commercial accounts. Local.
Go to your local watering hole and drink as many beers as you can. Just kidding. Don't do that. That's terrible advice.
No, but you might find a lawn in there too.
But, yeah. Oh, like I said, I've lost my fair share. I've lost.
Yeah.
Like I lost one. Was it this year? I lost one this year. It was like a $45,000 mow contract by $600.
Wow, that's brutal.
Yeah. But I mean, it is what it is. There's more buildings out there. There's more properties. You just
There's always work. It seems.
Put your helmet up. Put your helmet on and keep on going.
I know. Just gotta.
You just get used to it. You can't win everything. If you're winning everything, you're priced too low.
Nice. Yep, you're right.
So,
yeah, I know. Like we quoted on this big college. It's like 28-6 grand for the year. It was pretty big, and we missed out on that, and I was kind of beating myself up and thought, we priced it so well, Tyler and I, and we felt good about it, and we talked about it, and we just didn't get it. And I don't know, you can't mope your head and be
shit happens.
It's fine, move on. And then just the end of last week, we landed this new retirement home in St. Jacobs. So it's like things, I don't know. It always works out.
One way or the other, it all works out. There's lots of grass to cut.
Exactly.
Beds to mulch.
Yeah, there's more than...
you can't beat yourself up over it. Because you'll drive yourself crazy trying to figure out, did I miss something? Did they...
Right.
Whatever, right? Like, did I overprice? You'll drive yourself crazy. Yeah, it's not worth it.
And I thought of that one night. I just was randomly in the middle of the night, thought about it. And then I just was thinking about it all night. And I couldn't get to sleep. And I'm like, I am not doing that again. It's not worth it.
No, it's just, I don't know. Put stress on you for nothing. I'm big on no stress.
Big no stress guy.
Live a pretty stress-free life. And that's why, like, can't win them all, lose some.
And it's all good.
Fuck it, move on.
And figure it out.
Yeah, it's just, figure out the next one.
That's good.
And just,
but
like I said, and people now are actually like getting lots of prices too, right? Like before, they might only you might be the only person pricing it before. And I think people this year will realize like they're going to win a lot less.
And that's,
just because, so many people are closer before, right? Like last couple of years after COVID, you could just throw a number at people. Like realistically, you can throw a number out there, and as long as you answered them and gave them a price, you were probably getting the job because everyone was that busy.
Right.
Not necessarily commercial stuff, but just like in general, like people just couldn't get anyone to show up and do anything. So as long as you told people like, I'll be there, I'll do it. They just
doesn't matter the price.
We're just happy to be on the list.
Right.
That's all they wanted, right? Just be on somebody's list so that somebody was showing up. But now there's like, you can't do that, right? Like people are cutting back. People are cutting back spending.
People are
honing in.
Definitely cutting back spending. That's my opinion on what's happening in the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. So, but it is what it is. Well,
that's the world, baby.
We have our loyal fan Porcupine is back. Porcupine's got 2 questions for the boys today.
We can always count on him.
Porcupine, we love Porcupine's questions. He's good at there. I know he'll be listening this in the truck tomorrow, and he's ripping around. So we got this might not be a question, but it's something. It's a shame Martin didn't invite all of Stripe Life Canada to his vacation resort, I must say. And
hey, you could have came.
I agree, because I am Stripe Life Canada, and I would have loved to go, Porcupine.
Oh, that meant like the whole Stripe Life, like all the people that follow you, all 60,000. I was like, holy,
a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean the resort was pretty big. I don't think it was that. That
maybe
big,
we'll
though.
do.
I'm sure the boys wouldn't mind.
We should do a Crooked Stripes, all-inclusive getaway.
All-inclusive. It'd be me and you.
Yeah.
Me
and Porcupine and D-Fried. And Tyler.
Yeah, the boys. Yeah.
That's unreal. Maybe we'll do that.
Joke. But yeah.
If people
next time I go, I'll let you know, Porcupine. Yeah. You can hang out the swim up bar with us.
Maybe we'll go on a trip next year. Who knows?
After next winter.
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody who's done snow plowing.
We're going.
Meet you in Mexico.
Yeah, there you go. That's funny.
Rock some Crooked Stripe.
That would be actually a rush.
Float around
do a couple episodes live with everyone.
Live from the swim up.
Yeah, live from the swim up bar.
Swim up Saturday. Let's go.
Let's go. Might be onto something.
Yeah.
Nice.
We could probably expense it.
See, now we're.
Actually, don't take that back until the CRA. Yeah, I
was going to say, now we're thinking. No. All right, we got another question from Porcupine. If I'm the biggest fan, who's the second biggest fan? It's a good question. Probably D-Fried.
D-Fried always comes in. He comes in with some questions. I know, is it Tome?
Tome, yeah. He's got the next question.
He messaged me today. He goes, no episode? What happened? I'm like,
nice.
Man, we shit the bed on audio last night. It wasn't working. It was a technical disaster.
It literally was, too. I don't know what.
Yeah, we tried for an hour.
And I just restarted my laptop, and it worked great today. So
magic.
Whatever. We're back.
Apple magic.
Magic. Probably.
And what was the other one?
Spade and Thistle. He's probably up there too.
He's in there. He's in there. Yeah. He's always.
That's funny.
Tuning in and check, and all the people that have been on, they've been great too.
Everyone tuning in. We are. Yeah. I think we're reaching about 2,000 listens for all of it. That's pretty damn cool.
It's not bad. Not bad. Yeah. That 2,000 people spent that much time listening to me and you ramble on about nonsense. But hey,
we'll keep going.
Thanks.
You guys keep listening. We'll keep going. That's good. Okay, we got Tome for one here. We work in Victoria, BC. Do you guys have water restrictions for irrigation systems out east?
Do you guys?
We do. We can only water, like we have a specific day when we can water, 1 day a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Elmira, that's what it is. Do people follow it? Probably not. You can, let's be honest, you can tell who follows it.
You can tell.
And I know
everyone else
who doesn't follow it. So, we definitely do here when it's hot too. So and
did they ever do it like where they cancel it like your week to water?
No, really you can always get your week to water, and if you have new grass seed or sod, you can water every day. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say, how would you do that? But I guess that's
the trick is to just do a little repair every year, and then you're good to go.
Just do a 5 foot square every week.
Yeah.
Water. Just cut out one piece of sod. Yeah. I'm sure they'd catch on eventually, I think.
But
will bylaws stop and say something?
I've never seen it or heard it, but I'm sure if someone called them, they would, because they like being being pricks around here. Those bylaws, so
you're just calling everybody. You're gonna be on the lookout. Bylaws and the Maple
Leafs.
Yeah, bylaws and the Maple Leafs coach are gonna be after you. But for us, for irrigation, there's one irrigation system besides golf courses here in Sydney.
Oh,
it's not a thing. It's not a thing. We're installing the one I know that's there. We installed forever ago. We did the manual labor, dug it all, Another company came in and installed the pipe and stuff, but we're installing one probably in the next month.
Okay.
So, but there is like restrictions in a sense, but it's nothing enforced or anything like
it's
that.
Just not a it's just not a thing.
It's just not a thing. Like it's irrigation stuff just isn't
a
thing. But the only the people that it seems to be are people that are from like Ontario West that moved out here during COVID that had irrigation systems at their house in Ontario. And they come here and they're like,
"Where's my irrigation?"
Why no one? Yeah,
really?
Pretty much. They're like, "Why don't we have one?"
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I'm doing one, and then I'm gonna try
see how it goes.
Upsell a few more. I think.
Do you think a lot of people moved out there from Ontario after COVID?
Tons.
Yeah. Okay. I hear about it, but I never. I mean,
yeah, packed up. They're like, we have people like customers and stuff that literally knew nobody here. One of my employees, just packed up his life and just moved here.
Wow, that's wild. Yeah.
Well, and it's also like way more affordable to buy houses.
I know.
And, like you could sell a house in Ontario for $1.5 million.
Yeah.
You can buy a house you can buy a super nice house here for like 400 grand.
That's crazy.
On like half an acre of land.
Oh. Yeah, like land around
and still have $1 million left over to do whatever the hell you want with it.
Do some landscaping.
Yeah, to hot landscaping for all your landscaping needs. Get a little plug in there.
Yeah, I know it's expensive here. I don't know how some people get by, if I'm going to be honest. It's tough, but we forge ahead.
Life's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Wear your helmet.
Wear your helmet. All right, we have two more questions. Bear with us, folks. This is from our good pal Jack Harridan.
The old kid. He was on.
This is the second most played episode.
I don't blame Jack.
I love hearing that. So great to hear from the Jack man. He said, great one. When buying a new weed whacker, do you take off the guard right away? I do.
I don't.
I take it so off right away.
I think every one of my trimmers still has a guard on.
Does it? We leave a few on.
I'm not everyone.
You leave them on? Okay.
Yep.
And what?
Yep. Never taking them off. Never. Actually, I took them off one day. We were talking to you about it. And you were talking about, you got to take it off. I took it off. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, it's all light.
The string's fucking 7 feet long. I'm like, this is stupid.
Motor's bogging down.
I'm like, no. Mm-hmm. String's taller than me. Trying to flip trim an edge like this above my head. I'm like, this is stupid. Put the edge or the guard back on.
Oh, well, there you go. I guess. Guards all around from you. I keep a few on just for when we're doing that kind of work, but when we're doing regular lawn maintenance, we all prefer no guards. Like,
See, I just find like I don't know, I can just zoom around. Yeah. I don't have to think of it, right? Like, I'm taking the guard off. I actually got to kind of not necessarily pay attention. I'm paying attention all the time, but I mean, like the string, few little taps, and next thing you know, the string
flying.
I mean, obviously 7 feet is ridiculous.
I know what you mean.
You're probably like 12 inches long on the side.
20 inches. Yeah. Depends how.
Yeah. So that's what I mean, right? So like you got to actually like walk what you're doing, whereas I know. A lot of these places I've been mowing for 10 years with the guard on. And
you don't even think about it.
I know like exactly where I got to walk, stand.
I love that.
So it's
Yeah.
Well, I go backwards too, right? So I'm just so used to
go backwards because you're a true OG trimmer guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OG, plain and simple.
Yeah, what I do, we get Steel FS 91R. Those are our OG. Those are our go-to trimmers. So I get it. As soon as I buy it, I take the stupid steel head off, like the auto feed one that it gives you. Yeah. I take that and I say, throw it out. Get the old school one, screw it all on there. Yeah. And get my CF3 Pro line that you love.
The CFG 6426144.
And we go at the door and we're good to go.
I take the heads off too. I take the steel heads off.
Good.
Actually, Celtic doesn't even give me.
They know better.
The heads.
Yeah,
I run the Echo speed
Oh,
heads
you
on them.
do? Okay.
Speed feed heads.
I haven't got into those. A
Yeah.
couple people have told me to do it, but
They're pretty good. I'm a big fan. You can reload one in like 7 seconds.
That's true. I am pretty fast
Maybe
at
20,
stringing an old one up now. I'm going to have to do a video on that. Yeah.
Time yourself using both.
All right.
And if you're going to buy the Echo ones,
I ain't buying no Echo trimmer. I'll tell you that right now.
No.
The head.
Just the head. You buy the head.
All right.
So I buy them at Home Depot because they give you a 5-year warranty on them.
Really?
So I replace them like every year for free.
Wow.
Yeah.
That might be just the decision right there.
Yeah, they're like 44. I think they're like $44. They come with a 5-year warranty. You bring it back, you replace it, you get another one. At the end of the season, you have a fresh one for next year.
You got it figured out.
And we usually keep like 1 or 2 in the mow trailer box or whatever. But what we do with them too is when we get them, we'll take the bottom cap off, drill a hole through it, put a bolt and a washer in it. So then when you're tapping, you're tapping the bolt, the bolt head in the washer, so it doesn't wear the plastic off.
Just friggin' genius.
Yeah, we're getting a long time.
Yeah, I bet.
Like we're getting well over a season out of
that
a trim.
Right, that's good.
And then if your bolt starts wearing down, you just pull your bolt up, throw another one in.
Okay.
Bob's your uncle.
Hey, how are you? Well, we might steal that one. They did Steel started making ones with like there's like a steel knob on the bottom of it. So I bought 2 of them just to honestly make a video of.
Yeah, you should get one and do the Echo one next to it. Do a little comparison video.
I'll do that.
I think you'll like it.
The speed. All right, I'll get the GoPro in my head and I'll go, okay, this is how I usually do it, and then we'll do the speed feed. Live.
Do a live of it.
All right, I'll do a live of it.
Take the pressure, put the pressure right on. You'll just fumble through the stone and just
be like, oh, I got to get the Echo now. Yeah, that's good.
Get all hot and bothered and flustered over. Trying to get them done on time.
Out. Well, we have the final question from our good friend Anthony in Australia. Let's go, Anthony. Urban Green Lawns.
From one city to another.
I was gonna say that.
He's just in a much warmer, nicer one than I am.
It'd be nice to be there.
Well, they're getting into winter right now, aren't they?
But what's
Australian winter? I'm sure they're
that ain't
25 degrees.
That's not winter.
Oh no,
that's not winter. Australian winter. Anthony's a beauty. We're definitely going to have him on the pod. I was chatting with him a couple weeks ago. He wants to come on, but they were in fall cleanup. So
yeah, it's probably the next
we'll get Anthony on
month or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah.
But Anthony,
and we'll have to deal with the time difference too, right? Was it 12?
Oh,
12 in the time difference? 12? 13 hours, something like that.
It's going to get real gnarly.
So he'll be getting up for breakfast. We'll get ready to go to bed, and we'll have a little podcast in the middle somewhere.
We'll figure that one out.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
But that'll be a good one. His question is, why did you guys decide to start a podcast? Great question.
Because we're both out of our mind.
Yeah, we're both
so much free time.
Yeah. That's exactly it. We weren't busy enough, so no, this was at Equip. We were just having some beers. I think it was the last day. I mean, we talk about this in the first episode, but we had a couple.
Nice little plug back to the first episode.
If you want to go back and
listen and hear the origins of Crooked Stripes.
We just, I don't know, Martin and I hit it off right away. We were just pals right away, chatting on the plane the whole way and chatting in the bar the whole time. And didn't kill each other. And I don't know. I think I was like, I've always wanted to start a podcast, but doing it on your own is a little daunting. And I don't think I could. Oh, it's definitely hard. Talk to myself for an hour.
The guys that do that is so impressive.
Yes.
That can like when Julio from Business Success or Lawn Care, when he does that like solo episode where he just talks. Like,
I know.
That's so impressive
I think
to
so
do.
Too.
But I can barely do like a 5-second video into my phone talking to myself.
Jobber videos.
And he's doing like an hour episode.
I know. Yeah. I think it's impressive. So no, I've always thought about it. I've probably had it in the back of my mind for 2 or 3 years now, and I don't know, just
Yeah, me too. And I sent you that huge list. I'm like,
yeah,
there's
right.
a ton of topics, and like everything I came up with, and then
Yeah,
boom,
yeah. And here
we
we
go.
are. No, we wanted to give back
Mm-hmm.
to the green industry. I don't know, Martin and I have some big social followings, and we work with some cool companies that send us some stuff. So I don't know. It's
Yeah, and we have like a bunch of buddies through here too that have
exactly.
huge
Oh,
followings,
I
and like
know.
you just meet so many people, right? And network,
Yeah.
and speaking of buddies, you got to talk about Chase,
Oh yeah.
Mister Rick
Mr. Rick
Ross
Ross
living it up.
himself. I know. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's seen that. But
Oh
Rick
yeah.
Ross slid into Chase's DMs and said, "Yo, man, like we gotta mow my lawn," and he's got like I think it's 200 acres of lawn or something. It's wild.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So
It was so sick though,
oh,
seeing like his stories and stuff all week, like going down there
I
and doing
know.
it, and then to see the video of his
Yeah,
mower,
the
the
blue
Rick Ross
one.
mower,
Yeah.
the Bel Air or
Yeah.
whatever it is. I'm like, that doesn't look like it cut too
No,
much grass,
I
but
think he cuts his Chase said he cuts his grass.
cuts his own. With he
Yeah,
must
I
have
don't think
another
he'd use
mower
it.
though.
That thing's got
Yeah,
like 26-inch rims on it and speakers. It's crazy.
yeah. It'd be a good time
Oh
to come
yeah.
on. He'd be
Oh, it
pumping,
would
having
be
a
a
little
good
party,
time.
but
Yeah, that.
oh, that's what I mean. Like Chase
Oh
is
my
just killing
gosh,
it.
he's
Like
killing it.
to get like someone like that to like reach
Oh,
out to you is
I
so
know.
wild.
He's on fire right now, Chase. I love
Yeah,
seeing it. I
but
love it. So
Mhm.
no, we're gonna. I was texting Chase. We're gonna have him on here. Maybe just wait till the spring rush
Absolutely.
dies a notch, and but we will
Yeah,
100% be asking him about the Rick Ross visit. So
yeah. The
yeah,
Rick
because he
Ross
went out there
experience.
to see the lawn. Like he didn't cut the lawn, right?
Oh,
He
he
didn't
didn't
do
do any
any
cutting.
work.
Oh, he just went just to see it and check
Yeah,
the whole
and
thing
chat,
out.
right? So the plan is, I guess Rick Ross has this car show in July or something. So the plan is
Mhm.
they're gonna fly Chase's Hustler out there or something, and he's gonna go and mow with it. And he's gonna
So
I don't even
wild.
know what he's gonna make in the grass. It's gonna be wild.
I
I'm
cannot
pumped.
wait.
I commented
Yeah.
on his post. I'm like, need a helper?
Need someone to flip
Yeah,
trim?
yeah. Need someone to weed the beds? Just do whatever it
Yeah.
takes.
Yeah. Me and yours
Yeah,
in the background, just
yeah.
like pulling
Who are those
dandelions and
guys?
shit. What the fuck did they get here? Yeah. But no, it's like I said, it's awesome just to see somebody like that.
I know.
It's crazy what social
Yeah,
media
there
would
you
do.
go.
Like, I guarantee you, he never
No,
thought,
gosh.
10
Yeah.
years ago mowing lawns,
Oh, I know.
he'd get a message from Rick Ross, be
Yeah.
like, hey, come
Yeah, I
cut my
want you to cut
grass.
your grass. I seen that and I'm like, I should hit up Drake and be like, yo, Drake, we gotta like what are these guys doing down here? We gotta compete here, man. And I can drive I'm only an hour from Toronto. Like, let's set this up.
Six God
Yeah.
collab with Grass
Yeah.
God. Let's go.
Six.
Grass
Gods collab.
gods of this.
Yeah.
Grass gods.
There
of
we
the
go.
six.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's fun.
good.
That's fucking funny.
That's funny. That's good.
Yeah, but I think it's all the
Yeah,
questions.
I'm
I mean,
just looking.
like,
Yeah, that's all our questions. That's
yeah.
good.
Like I said, it's sweet. People send in what 10
Yeah, 10,
questions,
12
something
questions.
like that. So
We always appreciate it.
yeah, it's always good. Always a good time.
Always a
And then
good time.
we got another one coming up
We
this week
got a
too.
really good one coming up, and we're gonna name
Yeah.
drop the name because I'm excited, and we're
Me
gonna
too.
release it on next Tuesday. But we got the
Yeah.
big dog Stefano Narducci is coming on the pod. Northern
Lawns,
yeah,
Northern
the
Snow.
Northern man.
Yeah.
That guy
Man of
is
the
the
North.
man.
I'm so
yeah.
pumped to talk to this. I want to pick
Yeah.
his brain about tractors and how he did that
Oh, I
whole thing and
know.
everything, right?
Yeah,
So
because I listened to like the Snow Jobs interview with him. That was in the
Yeah,
winter. And you're like, check out Narducci's pod with Snow Jobs. I'm like, oh, or whatever, I'll listen to it. So then he's
Yeah.
talking, and it's like, oh yeah, we do like 3,500 driveways. I'm like, what? That is nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Insane. And he wants to do the same thing with the lawns, I'm assuming. Like, same.
Well, he said he got a couple sick setups. And
which
like...
I'm super pumped to just hear about it all.
Yeah.
Like, and how many... I think he's like, running pickups with ramp racks.
I think so. I think he has a couple trails. I think he had a couple trails. I don't know. I've seen just a few different videos and stuff. But I know he did post the ramp rack in like the half tons, 3/4 tons or whatever with the Toro stuff
all around.
But I'm sure he'll get into all of that next week.
I'm pumped to hear that. So that'll be a real good one.
Yeah, that'll be sweet. Just a young guy, fucking
how old is he?
Killing it. I think he's 23, 24.
Killing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for him. I love hearing stories. That's why we do this too. I love hearing stories like that.
Yeah.
Right? Like hearing some young guys coming up, 19-year-olds, like Jack Harridan. He's a young lad. He's 21 or so.
And so was Larson.
Yeah.
He's only a young fella too.
These guys are killing it. I love hearing it. That's what keeps Martin and I coming back to the pod, hearing those stories. So
sharing their stories.
Yeah, sharing them.
So people don't have to deal with the shit we did when we started.
You don't want to hear about that.
Yeah. Learn from our mistakes and kill it as a 22-year-old. So
no, I love it.
But no, like I said, I think it'll be wicked. I'm pumped for it. I'm pumped to talk to him.
Yeah, it's going to be good. So
and chat and catch up with him.
Yeah. No, that'll be good.
See what's what.
Sweet, man. Well, sounds like a plan. Thanks for listening, folks.
Sounds like a wrap.
We appreciate it, and we'll see if the Leafs pull off a miracle tonight.
A 5-1 loss.
All right, he's going 5-1 loss. I'm going 5-4 win. I guess we'll find out next week.
All right.
We'll talk to you.
Later, buddy.
We want to thank you for listening to the Crooked Stripes podcast. If you liked this episode of the pod, subscribe, rate, and leave a review. It's very much appreciated. Head over to Instagram and follow @The Crooked Stripes. From there, stay up to date on all things lawn, landscaping, and snow removal. Don't forget to join us next week for another episode of The Crooked Stripes. Thanks again for listening.